Welcome to True Crime Ghana and Beyond, where we uncover true stories from controversial Ghanaian cases in recent Ghanaian history and beyond. Today, we begin with one of the most heartbreaking and controversial cases in recent Ghanaian history, the Takoradi Missing Girls case. A story that started with a single missing person report and ended in national shock, protest, and remaining questions. In late 2018, the peaceful coastal town of Takoradi, Ghana, was shaken by a mysterious disappearance. An 18-year-old girl, Priscilla Blessing Bentum, had vanished without a trace. What seemed like a rare incident quickly became a habit. Just weeks later, another girl disappeared, then another. Within few months, 3 women was gone. 21-year-old Priscilla Bentum, 18-year-old Ruth Love Kwesing, and 18-year-old Priscilla Kuranchi were all reported missing. Panic set in. Rumors of kidnappings spread, and parents demanded answers. And yet, the silence from authorities was striking. The location where the Takoradi girls were believed to have been kidnapped were established through a combination of witness reports, family statements, mobile records, and victims' last known activities. The first victim, 21-year-old Priscilla Blessing Bentum, was kidnapped on the 17th of August 2018 at Kansawurodo, Takoradi. Second victim, 18-year-old Ruth Love Kwesing, was kidnapped on the 4th of December 2018 at Diabini, Takoradi. And lastly, the third victim, 18-year-old Priscilla Mantiba Kuranchi, was kidnapped on the 21st of December 2018 at West Vijay, Takoradi. Each family received a call from a man demanding ransom. First call was to Priscilla Bentum's family. The kidnapper demanded 3,000 cedis. Then Ruth Kwesing's, he demanded 1,000 cedis and later raised to 2,000 cedis. And then Priscilla Kuranchi, he demanded 2,000 cedis. He used the same method and the same calls came from the same phone, so it was no longer a coincidence. It was a calculated move and the first real clue to the case. As public concern grew, local residents began organizing their own searches. Family used social media to raise awareness. Protests were held in the streets of Takoradi, demanding police action. Then came a breakthrough, or so it seemed. In December 2018, a Nigerian man named Samuel, who they took Wales, was arrested. Authorities found shocking evidence, including items believed to belong to some of the missing girls. But even with this arrest, the location of the girls remained unknown. The case exploded into national headlines. Ghana's president promised justice, but months passed with little public progress. Then in August 2019, the Ghana police made a devastating announcement. They had discovered human remains in a septic tank behind Samuel Willis, the Nigerian suspect's residence. Tests were conducted, and by September, the results were made public. The remains belonged to the missing girls. The country mourned, but not everyone accepted the conclusion. Some families questioned DNA results. They believed the girls might still be alive. Victims of human trafficking ring critics accused the police of mishandling the case from the beginning. Public trust eroded. Wide protests started, and many continued to ask, could more have been done to save them? This is where the case gets more interesting. What happened after shocked the public confidence to its core. Samuel Wills escaped from police custody 8 days after capture. The question was immediate: how? Investigations revealed that he had cut through iron bars of the cell he was, using a tool no one could account for. Eventually, 2 police were later arrested, accused of helping in his escape. Days after, he was rearrested in an uncompleted building at Kansarodo, Takoradi. After a police manhunt, he was placed in a cell, this time under tighter security, but the damage had already been done, and he was sentenced to 18 months in prison for escaping unlawful custody, destroying public property, and resisting arrest. After years of investigation and trial, in March 2021, the Second High Court sentenced Samuel Wills and his alleged accomplice, John Oji, to death by hanging for kidnapping and murdering of the Takoradi Girls. John Oji, the alleged accomplice, was arrested at a flower border and charged with conspiracy and kidnapping, based on the coded language on social media related to the kidnapping. A 7-member jury found both accused guilty on all counts after evaluating testimonies from 27 witnesses and various pieces of evidence presented during trial. As of now, both remain on death row in Ghana. The Takoradi Girls case was more than just a crime. It became a symbol of fear many parents hold of the gaps in the justice system, of how silence, delay, and denial can deepen a tragedy, and perhaps most of all, a reminder that behind every headline, there are real families still waiting for answers, still hoping for truth. This was the story of the missing Takoradi Girls, a haunting case that continues to echo in Ghana's memory. What really happened in the quiet streets of Takoradi, and how many voices go unheard? Ghana will never forget the names of 21-year-old Priscilla Bentum, 18-year-old Rutlove Kwesi, and 18-year-old Priscilla Kuranchi. Justice has spoken. 2 men found guilty and sentenced to death, but no verdict, no sentence, and no punishment can ever bring back the futures that were stolen. But Ghana's headache didn't end with the Takoradi Girls case that year. Just when we thought we'd seen it all, a lavish gold company rose and vanished, leaving thousands in financial heartbreak. The men's gold saga is next. The rise and fall of Nana Appiah Mensah, aka Nam1. Don't miss it. Now back to the Takoradi Girls case. Thank you for watching True Crime Ghana and beyond. And if you are interested in more true stories like this one, real, raw, and respectful, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notification bell so you never miss a story, because this is just the beginning of more true crime episodes to come. Others believe there is more to this case than what we've been told. I really want to hear what you really think about this case and which part shocked you the most. Drop your opinions in the comment section below. I would love to talk about it with you guys.